currently in the car with the friend I've been talking about. But my next piece is The Harvest. And the city and country of work is Vienna, Austria, and it's currently located at the Belvedere. The artist responsible is Bruncio Kolofino. Her nationality is Polish, and the medium of work is oil on canvas. The period of work is post-impressionism, and the historical relevance of the works that was in the period of Vienna modern, which was during its shifts in attitude about industrialization and greater ideas about conservative society and the way that Vienna was moving to, and it was kind of like a backlash kind of philosophical art movement. How long it took to create is unknown, but it's dated in 1908. And this work is important because it's from one of the only and most prominent female artists of this period of art in Europe. It depicts physical labor as a metaphor for the attitude shifts of Vienna specifically. The defining characteristics of the work are that it's a scene of a wheat field stretching endlessly into the distance. Broad brush strokes render the structures of the landscape in the bodies of the workers. They're busy harvesting, although the image is brought to life through the harmony of its colors and its order composition rather than through capturing the suffering or dignity of physical labor. It displays empathetic detachment from the subjects and adds a melancholic mood. The historical contributions of the artist are that Cola Pinel was one of the few female artists to have a presence in the international exhibition of Viennese modernism. Her greatest successes came later in life with the Kunstschau group formed by Gustav Klimt, and she was the only female in this group as well. My personal observation is that the workers' bodies are kind of like one with the haystack. There's no singular person. Everyone is attached to some form of the work. Even there's one person in the background not directly touching a haystack, but he's still like in the carriage with cows and stuff. I chose this work because it reminded me of The Harvesters from 1565 by Peter Bruegel. I had to study that for my English Lit class, and I had to do a second glance because I literally thought it was that piece. It's very, very similar, and that piece I especially like how I just mentioned how it kind of looks like the bodies are one with the haystacks, and that one the people are even like bent over to look like one. I just thought that was funny that they were pretty much the same piece but from very different time periods and from very different reasonings behind it. It fits within the period because it pretty much exactly fits in it. It's very different from like Klimt and stuff, as we saw with like the Kiss. Like the actual stylistic is different, but it's very much pulled from post-impressionism and the actual stylized way of it, and the theme is very on theme with the time, showing like actual real scenes and not like romanticizing things. Fun fact, in 2024 the Belvedere is dedicating an exhibition to Cola Pinel, featuring not only her major works but also delving into the painter's network and her activities to promote art.